interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, just spontaneous. Okay, we're live now. Hang on a second. Let me just make sure it's good. All right. Pleasant surprise. Valentin's come back on the show. What's it been, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks, I guess.
Yeah, just spontaneous. Okay, here we go. Okay. Hello, Star Prize, Susan Keatley. Got 3 people in the house. If these shows resonate with you, please share. Heather Houston. Just give me a second. Kyle Timothy Holland, Monica Peterson, Kathy Waldowski. Blessings to you too, Star Price, and everybody else. Ray Dre. Very cool. Cool name. Debrielle. Yeah, it is great to be. Karen Isis. Jody Lee's here. All right, we got 19 people in. Let's get started. So about 3 weeks ago, Valentin reached out and said he wanted to do a show. And he introduced us to his buddy, his plant, his soul,
yes, the flower.
his soul brother. Yeah. And then we had a good discussion. So you said you were inspired today and you wanted to come on. What inspired you?
The conversation with Benny about how things are going right now with the universe, and I just want to connect with the Soulogy network to share my experience recently and what I really feel and think about, to be honest, about this spiritual like experiences we had, or like the unity where the flow goes. And I feel like we should. I'm a little embarrassed about to be honest, about the things and the flow, because people are we got the flow, so now we need to make the money, so they're using the flow for manifesting things in life, and there's the others, I guess, who really trying to work on themselves, and really it's important to have a clear vision about things and where the flow is going, because sometimes I feel like I'm insecure a lot of times I'm insecure, and I'm like trying to get the answers. And
thank you.
But yeah, that's it so far.
So, well, beautiful, man. I mean, a couple of things jump out at me. One of them is that you are a little bit embarrassed, and the other one is you at times feel a little insecure, and I think all of us do, and have, and maybe we're getting away from that. But what have you gone through since the last time we talked 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Well, I gotta say I feel amazing by the connection with beautiful souls, and seeing things around me, like the rainbows. I go to the mountain, and I'm trying to be with the nature and the universe. And when I see a rainbow, I think of all the friends or the other persons who have experiencing the same thing spontaneously, and yeah, I've seen an awakening map, which got me staring into for like 15 minutes, and it was amazing. And it turned out that guiding ourselves from our deepest states of being, and we're experiencing a great illusion, I think, of what's of yeah, it's real love, but sometimes I feel like I'm totally in illusion with reality, confused, and the answers are really that close, but so far sometimes. And no,
Does it feel
because
like you're in a video game?
yeah, a lot of the times I'm searching for stimulation, because sometimes life got me like into the stimulation, and I'm searching who I am between the simulator. Can you explain me why is that?
Can I?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Hey, I'm just the host. You're the one that's supposed to explain everything, and you have been explaining some things. One of the things you,
as I
one of the,
remember, the last time I was talking about the teleportation.
yeah, but what you were doing was basically taking us like we were standing in your shoes, and I think the thoughts that you're having are thoughts that everybody's having, very similar to that. The other thing you cut out a minute ago, and you were saying, when you cut out on my end, you were saying you saw a map of the awakening. Is that what you said?
Yes, I saw on the internet, like on the Instagram, or I don't know, social media, the greatest awakening map. And there were the artificial intelligence, a lot of things that got me into the like traveling into the future and projecting what will happen next. And
Can I ask you a question?
yeah, go on.
It came to me, so it must have come from my higher aspects or yours or both or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
Because I know you're going to be totally honest.
Yeah,
That's what we need. How powerful are you? How powerful
how powerful I am. Oh, that's a interesting question.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can ask me too. I hadn't even thought about it, but whatever. But how powerful are you in respect to you? In other words, in respect to that place, you in the universe, that no one else can enter. I mean, it's where you stand with yourself.
Well, it's an interesting question, because I don't really test my powers, because I don't really need them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So let's change the word. Let's change the word.
let's change the word.
How expansive are you? How awakened, where are you? I don't know what the right word is. It's many words, I guess. How powerful is your love for the universe, for yourself? I mean, that's the power I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, that's something different, because the power which I think lies in I think we have power of the heart and the power of the mind. And the power of the heart, I think it's much more impulsive, much more to be experienced, and they're connected with the mind. And I think the power of love, I think that's it's the one that keep us going, keep us inspiring, and that's the source of all the things we're living. And how I managed to keep my power, and to I've been working as a waiter, and how I speak to people, I empower them by my words. And because the connection you have between the heart and the mind, it's very important. I think that's my opinion. That's how we uplift other people, but not the not the outer world, the inner world.
Yeah. So have you seen a lot of magic the last couple of weeks? There's been a lot of stuff going on.
Magic.
Synchronicity, magic, flow.
Yeah, since New Year, I've seen a post about the magic. They think the magic. I think the magic is so misunderstood, and the real magicians, I think they're on some level they try to like distract you from your perspective to see them. And sometimes the magic is working, sometimes the magic will not. But since we turned on the magic, was the last 2 months, I guess.
Yeah.
And the things are I'm seeing flashy things all around me. I'm seeing these energies, like I'm turning to the right, and there are glimpses of some prana shit, or I don't know what is that, but definitely the magic.
Yeah. I was just sitting in a parking lot, and a rainbow starburst appeared, and then it came crashing into my face. So I think a lot of people are seeing stuff. And maybe what you're saying about the magic, maybe we've reached a point now where we're not hypnotized by anyone else's magic, whether it be from the most beautiful, loving intent or not. Maybe we have become so empowered that we're operating on our own magic, and that magic, when two magics come together, creates more magic.
Absolutely. That's a good conversation about the magic and how the energy is multiplying. Because the flow, yeah, it has intelligence by itself. The water signs are intelligence, but they also are predictable, and they also are like into this duality. They understand better the duality. They understand better the emotions. So they, like, the water sign. I'm a Pisces, so I don't even know what to tattoo, and I decided to tattoo a whale on my hand. Like, there is the whale, and I didn't even know that the whales are my spiritual animals. And after a month later, I googled it, and I found out that whales are my spiritual animal. So when we're talking about the flow, we have the emotions. That's why this is like intelligence era of the flow of the water, of the emotions. That's why we're so stable emotionally, and the balance is on the I guess on the lower existing now. So we're much more tolerance, and that's where from where we gain our this strain, this literally the strain of this magic that is happening. I think the flow causes all this magic and the things because the emotions. Yeah, I'm getting shaky here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep going.
I've got too deep. It's hard to explain this.
Well, Shaz Hargreaves says, this is making me cry. I'm starting to understand on a deeper level. And I've been saying this, and not because I'm smart, just it's obvious. It's not so much the words, it's the intention, it's the heart, it's your energy coming through, whoever that person is that's inspiring other people like you were inspired today. That's that magic expanding in the masses. It's happening very quickly, like what you're talking about. We can clear things very quickly. Our tolerance is the word you were using. Our tolerance, we've expanded. That allows us more tolerance, and like you said, the magic is spreading.
Yes, the energy is always multiplying because we try to always to be real, but we don't know if we know what's real, what's fake, and the one energy who is multiplying, the energy who is multiplying, and if we're honest about it, then we reach to many more because the masses. Yeah, that's the question. Why are we doing this? Why are we chasing the money? Why are we because we're we're shooting stars, we're shooting at the stars, because that's why it's touching, like it's that touching, like I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Really, there's no words for it. That's the thing.
Yeah, there's no
words for it. We're operating on some type of higher level of feeling.
Exactly the higher emotions, because if we had a higher thoughts, like the thoughts, and we also have, I think, the higher emotion, and where from the higher emotions came to us, and I'm trying to find the place where the emotions came from, and this, if we, like, I don't know, it's deep stuff.
Yeah.
I have watched a documentary about the whales, and they said that they're like species like the dolphins.
Yeah.
And if the dolphins are most intelligent, then the whales are also intelligent. And if they're my spiritual animal, I should learn more about them. And they it's a mystery because the cameraman can't even record the whales into that deep state of the sea, because it's the pressure of the sea that pushes real hard. And sometimes my emotions, like going into deeper meditation, which as I improve my meditation, by the way, like as I go deeper, I found more of where these where the to connect more with the source, and connect more with the depths, not just to chase higher thoughts, just to even fighting the ego. It's all about fighting the ego.
Yeah. But I like what you said about the higher emotions. I like that word tolerance, more tolerance, because if we're expanding, it's almost like, so much of the stuff that we've done out of love, like this false impression of love. And because things didn't always go our way, we would have like hard feelings or blame from our emotion of love. But on the other hand, there seems to be a more powerful side to us now, which is that I think what you're calling the higher emotions, which is the compassion of love. That no matter what somebody does, you have compassion, if that's what you want to call it.
Absolutely. If there is a man who can understand another man, that is you thought, because you're the chosen one to connect with me to this level of emotional being. Like it's just a being. It's not, my emotions are totally clear. Like I'm open. And what I wanted to say is, it's like, what I wanted to say was that okay, I'll take a moment just to figure it out.
Take your time.
Yeah, you were talking about the compassion, and my spiritual awakening started. And when it started, I read in the internet to learn how to be more compassionate. And when I found out about the numerology, and I found out my path number, and the path number is 1. So I'm born on 27th of February and 997. So if we simplify those numbers into the path number is 1, which is very, very like it's godlike. I don't know how to say. It's really not coming from. I always try to not to bring out my ego, because I don't want it to be that egoistic to be the god, or because I'm not the god. Because about the creation, because when I learn that, and when I read about these numbers, and when I the compassion got me thinking for more about the world, more about the spirituality, more about the souls, caretaking, loving the self, and just the reflection of reflect on each other. But the compassion thing got me a little disappointed, and I always get to compassion myself, because it's endless. It's endless.
Yeah, it is endless. But I love what you said about the higher emotions. That resonates. Bobby O'Rourke says higher frequency in the. You're welcome. Thank you. Higher frequency in the body isn't so easy to express through words as it is energy in motion continuously. End quote. We can not always keep up with it in words. Unquote. Bobby O'Rourke, thank you for that comment. That was a cool comment. Sasha Grace, who's going to be coming on, says she's also a 1. It means creative expression, leader. Yeah. And Ivania says, hello, gorgeous. She's talking to you.
Wow.
She lives in Tasmania. She's beautiful,
Wow.
beautiful.
Yes, I love intense people. I love intense people because it's not easy for them, and I totally understand them. The good intentions in the people. We need more good people with good intentions, because we all at some point want to be a badass, you know, the man who is spiritual, acknowledged, and to kick asses, and but this the good intentions to show other people how to create their own frequency is the key, I think, because I'm Pisces, and my undersign is Scorpio. That is double emotion. Like I have to I have to really absorb my emotions to the stage when they didn't got me distracted, or really I don't know, but it's deep. All I wanted to
Yeah.
say is to keep the good intentions in the people, to see the good intentions with the
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Wow. Very cool. Somebody else made a comment. Let's see here. Marcy Guros, I have three grandchildren now going through their awakening.
Okay.
Wow. So I mean, yeah. Here's another one from Bobby O'Rourke. We're so expansive, and once we have connected with someone's soul and energy field, it can travel unlimited in time and space between one another, sending thoughts and feelings to one another. And this is why telepathy is just happening so more easily and quickly. Yeah. Very cool.
Exactly.
It's a contagious.
You know,
It's a
the leader. Yeah. If I'm thinking about the leader, and what should I lead to? What if I'm the leader, I should lead people outside. You know, to be a businessman, to be a doctor, to be, you know. But that's not my intentions. My real intentions is the spirit, and I really enjoy to talk about the spirituality, about the not the philosophical, not from philosophical view, but
Yeah.
to with the connections we have. We need to learn how to connect to the oneness, because I'm not who is leading you, but we are leading ourselves. But I'm just the medium of what's happening right now.
Yeah. Yeah. You should do more of it.
Definitely. I'm so
And
glad.
what about? Go ahead.
I'm so glad we're doing this. My heart is going so crazy, but it's all love. Like I'm trying to explain this spiritual phenomenon of love, and how to really really connect to the love field, to expand, really to expand the love field.
Wow. The phenomena of what is love, the energy of love. Phenomenal explanation.
Exactly.
I was going to ask you a question, but if you want to keep going, keep going. You're on a roll.
No, you can ask me. You know, if I go to that deep state, I don't know where the flow goes, so I might get lost. So
You might get lost.
yeah,
Oh no, you're coming through loud and clear. You're
yeah.
coming through loud and clear.
I've seen a lot of leaders that they're really. I think a true leader is the one who walks always the last from the what was the word of the masses, the one who always walk last from the masses, like that, which can correct where are we going, because if you're a leader, it doesn't mean to be the first. I saw a picture of group of the wolves, and the younger one, the younger one, I think they go first, and the leader is always last.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. He's always behind him, not just right behind him, but from the space, from a distance. And I've seen that
Absolutely.
picture. I love that. I think that from these comments and the vortex that we all create on these shows, because everybody is an equal part of this, whether you're watching or on the screen. But the question was, you brought up the question, what's a leader? And somebody here says, well, Yvonne says, feeling your love. And Shaz says, I feel this young man's heart. I am feeling it too. My point is that maybe a leader is someone that can have such an impact from their heart that other people feel it. Maybe that's what a leader looks like in this new place we found ourselves in.
I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. What more can I say? This is true experience right now. I've been caught up in the matrix for so long, and I'm alive. And I don't know. There were also think about the Illuminati, the thing that where we were reflecting, the love we were reflecting. They tried. I was a little scared about Illuminati and all that stuff. So I gotta keep 100% clear and honest about myself, who I really am, who am I, and to give love unconditionally, and to be pure, not to
Yeah.
to be real.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh, yeah.
Can I see the comments? Where are the comments?
You'd have to look on your phone. I can read some to you. I can put them up on the board if you want to. Well, no, this thing ain't working. Soraya Williams says, totally agree, and resonating. A leader is someone who shines their light and enables others to awaken. And I think if we look at our past, obviously we've had some leaders that didn't have the collective best interest in mind. But you got people like Gandhi or Martin Luther King or Robert Kennedy, people that their hearts affected other people's hearts in a positive way.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't need no more leaders. Like, it's okay. It's okay to enjoy the moment, to enjoy this era of awakening. So I'm really not interested, because I don't really got that much experience like Gandhi or Moji or Osho or some other spiritualist out there. But my experience so far, I'm fully fight. I'm really enjoying being me, because I think it's a gift to fight, to be real fighter for love. Like, we need more love warriors. because the love warriors are not that are not that are not that are not that sometimes it's hard to be love warrior because you have to be real protected from your family. My family always got my back, no matter what happened with me. I get a lot of troubles. I'm honest. I'm honest. So all this wisdom came to me by the spirit. It's not just really the intelligence or the conscious. It's really coming from your spirit, because the more you absorb which your spirit. Of course, it's out of physical. It's out of, like, mental, and I don't know. This is really just it's spiritual.
Great explanation.
Thank you.
Have you connected with a lot of people since that first show? Have you connected with anyone? Made any friends?
Yeah, I made new friends like Jody, and they're awesome. I'm also connected with people who are older than me, and I try to understand them, to be in their position, and to understand what they are doing, how they're helping, and yeah, that's it.
Right on.
Yeah, and just a second to see the comments, if they got any interesting question that I can answer to, because the flow goes.
Well, all the ladies are loving you.
Well,
They're sending you love.
once I hate the way we speak low.
No, I think I don't know.
The way we speak. Oh, by the way, I came from Macedonia. My Macedonian language is too hard to be understand, because it's
Can you-
Slavic.
Can you do? I've never even heard it, but I've seen the way the letters go, and it looks pretty interesting, and it looks ancient. Can you say like a mantra or a prayer or an affirmation in your native tongue? I think
Yeah.
the energy of it would be a lot like light language.
Да, много more natural.
Yeah,
По-природно звучи на македонски, кога ќе зборувам.
that's beautiful.
Можам да ви прочитам нешто. I'll try to read something for you. Anyone interested in anthropology?
Absolutely. I love Atlantean Gardens, Robert Sepper. He does some great stuff on YouTube. Just give us a few sentences.
Okay. This one talk about the evolution. Yes, you can see that.
Yes.
Теми на антропологијата. Еволуција. Содржини на поглавието. Еволуција на еволуцијата. Некоја основна генетика. Адаптација. Потекло со модификација. Потекло на видовите. Преглед. Прашања за дополнително размислување. Белешки, референции и информации. Современи проблеми. Дали еволуцијата е факт, теорија или само хипотеза?
No, very nice. Thank you for that. Can you say, let's see, can you say, how do you say I am soul?
Јас сум душа.
Јас сум душа.
Я сум душа, да.
Я сум душа. All right.
Душа, да.
Dusha.
Душа, right.
Yeah. Asun Dusha. Yeah. Very cool. Man, feel free to reach out to me again. It was good
Okay.
synchronicity like the first time. We're going to jump on another show in 20 minutes. So it ought to be real interesting if you're still up. You might want to watch it. I think it's going to be real good with a guy named Jeremy.
I will.
We'll catch up again in a couple of weeks and see what's happening. And if you get
okay, I'll try to upgrade my knowledge about the spirit. So
you gave us a lot of soul code today, all of us old people. And
thank
if you get over here in your
thank you Soulogy Network, and thank you Todd for this.
Yeah,
it's my honor to be a guest here.
It's an honor to have you. You take care.
So it's Saint Valentine's Day. Don't forget about me, February 14th.
I don't think you're going to have a problem with that.